Afternoon everybody, hope you had a good Easter and all that. So what's occurring? What is occurring up in the aviary is I have budgies, I believe, nesting in a box that is not a normal box. Now I have enough budgie boxes for the budgies in my aviary, the 3 pairs of budgies, but one box seems to be occupied by zebra finches. So it looks like these budgies are nesting in a box that I cannot see inside. I can't see in it at all. Now all the other boxes either have lids that lift up, or I can just literally get my phone on ultra wide with the torch on and just push it in the open face finch boxes and see what's going on in the boxes. This one, I've tried my hardest, I cannot see inside the box no matter what I do. The only way I can see inside it is either A, I take the box off the wall, unscrew it, take it off, take the flap out the back and have a look in that way, which obviously I don't want to do. That's going to disturb them a lot. So I have another idea which involves this little action camera. So what I'm going to do, hopefully, is I'm going to pull this action camera apart and I'm going to extend, if I need be, with soldering with the wires, the camera, to get it away from the rest of the body and hopefully be able to see inside the box. I mean, it is a 4K action camera, although it says it's 4K, it's not 4K at all. It's kind of like OK HD. It's no good as an action camera because the stabilisation is rubbish. So I haven't used it for years, so I'm going to pull it apart. It does have a screen on the back, which is pretty handy because obviously I want to use the screen to see inside the box. So I'm hoping that it'll still be light enough to see inside the box. So I'm going to get some tools out, some soldering stuff if I needs be, and pull apart this action camera and go from there. Wish me luck. Okay, right, so first thing I'm going to do is take the bloody battery out of it because it makes sense to take the battery out. I haven't done no small DIY fixy little stuff for quite a while. As you can tell, can't even get the battery case. Little pull tab. Right, battery is out. There is no screws or anything to this. If I remember rightly from the last one, I think this screen pulls away. No, this, I don't know, this pulls away or that pulls out from there. Well, we're going to find out anyway, so let's just try. I don't really care about it. If I break it, I break it. Obviously I won't be able to see in the budgie box, let's take it off the wall, but I really don't care if it gets broken. There it is. Doo-doo. This, when I used to fix phones, was a godsend. So let's take it round. I used to have to use this when fixing iPads, because iPads made a right mess. A broken screen and the adhesive around the outside was just terrible. This is just popping off. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Well, you really can't see much in there. I think I might actually have to go in that way instead. That way is... oh no, there's 4 little screws. Okay, let's find a little screwdriver. Should really put my glasses on for this. Well, that fits. First screwdriver picked up actually fits. 1, didn't fall out. 2. Well, they're staying in, which is a bonus. So if I can pull this off, now I've got to be very careful with wires and stuff. These screws are not falling out. Something's fell out. I can hear it rattling around. Ah, that'll be the up and down for the menu buttons. Lovely. Maybe down very... aha, there we go. Pretty sure this is how I got in the last one. Just going down the side of the screen. Like, this isn't actually a screen, this is a screen cover. So there's a little bit of adhesive. Oosh. Look at me doing like a face down table thingy me jig. Something is holding the screen in place. See, as it stands at the minute, I'm still not going to be able to, because this bit here, obviously I've lost a fraction, but it's this bit here that is stopping me from going into the opening of the box to see what the budgies are up to. So what I need to do is... oh, I'm not going to force it. Don't force it, Ben. Don't force it. You don't need to force it. Here we go. Boom. Right, so yeah, I had to lift this little black, you can't really see it. It's a little black flap just here, which I had to lift up to pull the ribbon cable out. Okay, right. So we now have, obviously there you can see just about there. Boom, boom. I'll put it out. I've got me 16 gig SD card in, so I can actually record footage. Now, as it stands now, will that actually go in the box? Now, bear in mind, I've still got to put the battery in, so the battery is still going to go in its case. So I'll see if I can fit that. This isn't going to hurt me, is it really? So the battery will sit flush. So as it stands now, this might fit into the budgie box. If not, I'm going to have to undo. Let's see where the screws are. Don't actually know what's actually holding the camera housing. That seems to be solid. Might be that screw there and that screw there. You see that? That screw, that screw. This is all guesswork because I can't see. Just being too lazy and not getting my glasses on. Don't actually care. Oh, that's turning, but that feels like it's going to chew. What I might do is work out where the power button is. So this is the screen, that's the front. The power button is there. So if I that's there like that, boom. That's the power button. That's the record button, which I can physically press that. Yeah, right, so I'm just going to go and try, bear with me, to see if this will fit into the budgie box. So let's give it a shot. Okay, I'm not actually sure if I've made this small enough to go in there at all. So I'm just going to test it. Oh, it does fit in. Now the main problem we've got now is the fact that I don't know if it's actually going to work because I don't have no screen. Now when you switch it on, which is from the button on the front, it does have like an audio noise when you turn it on, and then when you press record you do have a flashing blue light. Now I'm going to try that now. So if I turn, right, so move that bit, right, okay, so I'm going to try and turn it on and listen. Ooh, definitely, look, blue light. So it's on. Now all I've got to do is press this button here. I'm sure the blue light turns red and flashes. It's shush up, it's recording. So let's press it. Well, that went. Oh right, okay, so it's flashing blue. So it's flashing blue here and down here saying it's recording. So let's have a look, see if I can get anywhere near getting it. Hold on, hang on, pick it up. Right, okay, so I'm going to try it now and get the camera in the box. It's only going to go in that way. Now whether that's enough to be able to see, but it's, I can't turn it, I'm not trying to force it any further round. Can I do it? So I'm kind of, the camera's facing like over here somewhere, but obviously it's a 180 fisheye action camera thing, so it should be picking up more than what it's whether it's light enough in there. I need to just try and, I want to be like that angle, I want to be at that angle, but clearly unless I do more damage to the box, the only angle I've got is, well, that one really, which might, I don't know, I'm going to go and check the footage and see what happened, I don't know. Yeah, well, it's either worked or it hasn't worked. There's only one way to find out, isn't there? That's actually take it back down the shed, take the SD card out of it, and have a look. What are you doing, Ben? Right, okay, so I'm down the shed and I've got the camera and I'm going to obviously take the SD card out and plug it into the MacBook to see if I can actually see inside that box. Not convinced, to be honest, but we'll soon find out. So plug it in and there it is. Right, for some reason I just called it Dragon Touch. It's a crappy action camera. Right, okay, open the video file. I've got two video files. Why have I got two video files on there? Maybe I didn't delete one. So open it up, let's have a look. And obviously that's where I pressed record, yep. Okay, that didn't record very long. Maybe it's this one. Hopefully this one's longer. Well, that went. Oh, here we go. Oh, right, okay, so it's flashing blue. You can hear me. Right, just mute that anyway. Right, so let's have a look. I'm going to stick it up inside the box. It really is a diabolical camera. It really is. Not very good. Not very good at all. But, oh, come, hurry up, hurry up. I don't want to scrub it. I'm shoving it in the box. And in it goes. Wow, just pitch black, isn't it? Like literally pitch black. Right, okay, so now I've probably got to devise a way of putting a torch on it, because that clearly hasn't worked. Yeah, no, I can't. No, there's nothing there at all. I can't see inside. Not even when I first go in there, you think you might be able to see just a little bit to like let you know that there's eggs or anything in there. I'm beginning to think this whole thing was a crappy idea to do on a Sunday, but you know, no one's here and I'm bored. Right, okay, let's have a little think. Okay, well, plug that back in, delete that file, and go back over there to the drawing board. Right, okay, after going back to the drawing board, it quickly became apparent that I have actually chewed up a couple of the screws, quite important screws. So on the actual unit, on the back of it, I don't know if you can see, there we are. Right, so underneath, this is the back plate for the SD card holder. So just down there, there is a screw which I need to undo, which loosens the camera. If you can see, the camera is loose, but not loose enough. Now that probably would have gave me the reach I'd need to get the camera inside the box. That would be one problem solved. Obviously the next problem would be, once I'd got this in the box, I've then got to get light in there as well, which obviously through the opening of the box it's not easy, it's not ideal either. So I've decided to go with plan like J, which is I'm going to get my drill out and I'm going to take the box off the wall. That's what I'm going to do. Right, I should have really gone with this option in the first place, because it's a lot easier just to take this off the wall. 2 screws in there, boom, and I've got a hatch on the back which I can open and have a look inside. Kind of don't want to do it now because I am 99% sure I can hear babies. I can hear baby budgies in there, which I don't really want to take off. It's 2 screws, one there, and if I take it off the wall and have a look inside, I'm going to disturb them. So, and back to the drawing board. See, the reality is I don't actually need to go in there now to see if there's any babies, because I know there's babies in there. But what I still don't know is how many are in there, which is what I really want to know. But is it that important? I don't know. I'm going to go and have a think. I might just try and get the thing apart a little bit more, see if I can get the camera in there. Or see if I can find another camera. I'm sure I've got another one. I'll have a look. Right, okay, I've been back at the drawing board for quite a while, and I can't actually see a way that I could see into that box with what I've got. So basically, obviously, I've got 2 old iPhones, which I could use to break apart and use the cameras on them. But obviously, I used to fix iPhones, and I know as soon as you go in it, one of the first things you do is you lift up the screen and you unplug the screen so you can get to the camera. Now, once you've taken the screen ribbon off, then the screen is useless, so therefore you wouldn't be able to access the camera and be able to switch the camera on to record anyway. So that theory is out the window. I can either go back into the action camera and try and use a Dremel or something and a tiny little drill bit and drill out that screw, but it's attached to the motherboard, which is going to make it very difficult indeed. Or I very carefully take the box down just to have a peek. Now, like I said, technically I don't need to go into that box, but I do, because I need to know exactly how many eggs, babies are in there, because with it not being in a conventional budgie box, if there is issues with older eggs, she might not be able to pick them up and throw them out, which then obviously they can go all manky in the box, and we don't want that. If there is more than one baby and a baby dies, I'm not aware. I'm not be able to just check in the box like I would do in normal boxes, so therefore I wouldn't know if that baby's died and how long it's been dead without keeping to take the box off the wall and have a look inside. So I'm gonna have to take a screwdriver, I think, go and have a look in the box very carefully, and then we'll go from there of trying to devise a way that I'll be able to see in there in the future. I know Jordan across the road's got one, but I might actually invest in one of them little endoscope things that you can plug into your phone, like use with an app with a Bluetooth, and that would be perfect because they've got little torches on as well. He's got one, I haven't, so I either have to buy one, which I don't really want to fork out and buy one because I don't need one, or I could borrow his, but he's not there. But in the meantime, I just need to know what's in the box, and I don't know, I might just go back over there where the drawing board is and just, I don't know, I really don't know. Okay, like I said, there's 2 screws. There's a screw over that side, a screw over that side. But still cannot see in there. But like I said, I'm going to do this very, very carefully. I only want to have a look. That's all I want to do is have a look. So I'm going to just carefully take these 2 screws out, which they were done up with a drill, and they ain't coming undone with a screwdriver. Oh my god! I'm going to have to get the impact driver because they ain't coming out. Not enjoying this at all. Really not enjoying this. There's a lot of noise in here. A lot of noise. Right, put that down. Let's get a screwdriver. Okay, right, it's coming out nicely. Don't really want to drop the screws in there either, so I'm just going to kind of guess that they're almost out, and just please don't hate on me for this. Like I said, I just need to know because I don't really want budgies dying in here and I cannot access them, so I just need to do a head count and then I'll have to get an endoscopy thing. Right, I'm out. Right, okay. This has got to be so careful. Okay, just quick. Have a look in there. Right, there's 1 baby budgie and 2 eggs. I honestly feel terrible, I really do. I feel so bad. But like I said, I'm just happy. There's 1 baby budgie, 2 eggs. I don't want to just, I'm just going to leave them alone for now. Perfect, come on, get out. Seriously, I don't think I've ever felt that bad. I felt terrible, I really did. So please don't hate on me for that, but I just need to have a look. What I'm going to do is either, like I said, I'll order an endoscope, or I might actually have another bash, having a little play with this and try and separate the cap. You know what I'm going to do it now? I'm going to do it. I'm going to have a little, but I don't want it. I'm just going to, if it breaks, it breaks. But I'd like to be able to see in that box without the hassle of doing that, because I'm never doing that again. Never doing that again. Nope. Right, okay, fast forward 10 minutes and I'm back in the camera again. Now it turns out the ribbon cable in this camera, I don't think you'll be able to see it from there. But the ribbon cable which holds the camera to the motherboard is actually about 3mm long, so there literally is like that. That's the only play in the camera. These 2 boards, these circuit boards here, they are actually like soldered in an upright L-shaped angle, so they can't be moved. So I've probably lost around about another 2mm. So all I can do is go and put the battery in, find the button to switch it on and off. I think is that one. No. See if that fits in the box. If that doesn't fit in the box, then well, I clearly can't use that, can I? Let's go and try this battery. I'm back already. In fact, I didn't even make it out the door because the ribbon cable, it snapped. So basically that thing's now dead, ruined. You cannot fix a ribbon cable. You need a new ribbon cable. So that beautiful 4K camera is now, well, it's going in the bin anyway once I pick it up because I'll just throw it over there, but never mind. Right, what I'm going to do is clear up all my crap on my workbench, and then I'll probably give Jordan a ring over the road to see if his endoscope is at home that connects to an app on your phone, and then if I can get that, I can use that to have a look in the box, and then all hunky-dory. If not, I'm going to have to order another one if he's not there. I don't know. I'm going to clear that up first. I have no other cameras that I can break. So yeah, I'm going to clear her up, give him a ring. Okay, right, so I've heard back from Jordan, and he does have the endoscopy thing with a torch on that connects via Bluetooth to an app on your phone, so I can see inside the box, but he has it with him in Blackburn. So I might have to order one. I'm going to have to order one because, like I said, it doesn't really solve the problem of removing either a dead bird or bad eggs, but it gives me the ability to be able to do that if needs be, by being able to see in the box. If I have to take the box off to gain access to remove anything bad, then I'll know because I can see in the box. So I'm going to need it anyway. And then once it's all over, I'm going to get that box out and just go and have normal boxes that you can see in properly. So there, all done. Thanks for watching my attempt to trash a camera to look inside the box. Didn't really work, but at least I saw what's in there. So like I said at the beginning of the video, hope you enjoyed your Easter and you're all back to work probably next week. I'm still not working yet, still not found nothing, so I've got another week off with the girls, and then I'll be looking for work after that. So it's going to be another fun-filled week at home doing stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, it helps me out a lot. I'm now going to go and chill on the Sunday afternoon, go and watch a film. Once I've moved the cat off my sofa. Goodbye. Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?